Hey there everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm bringing you a video that was requested, but I just couldn't figure out how exactly to go about talking about it, so I'm just gonna go straight to the point. So this video, as you can probably tell by the titles, is going to cover talents. So talents pretty much is really pretty much going saying about what you want to focus on talents. You have talent presets, what you want to build on them, and stuff like that, and why you want to do certain things. So for a very long time, throughout my whole time of playing, I've only had two talent changes, two talent swaps, and I say over most of the time that I played because I've been playing the game for about 4 years now, I think, and I didn't get more than I got the first two talent sets. As you know, what you get, that's the only thing you can unlock as free to play until Academy level 25. So I ran with those for about 3 years until probably even 3.5 years until just like a couple months ago when I actually went down and worked on that research. And so I've been working on that, and now I have more talent slots. But from the very beginning, I've only used two. I always had these two always being my main ones. So I'm only talking about them in a new sort of talent thing. So like as you can see, I have a lot more sets, but I don't know what to do on them since I really never thought about what I want to do more. Since I can do a lot of different things, but I don't like to spend too many gems, and I like to optimize things as best as possible. So starting off at level 60, you have 278 talent points, and the first set that I would recommend for you to always get is what I call the utility set. Now this utility set consists of maxing out the minimum that you need for just to get construction maxed out and research maxed out. So just unlock going to research 1, construction 1, and research 2. So this is one part of it. The other part is unlocking all the way to you get to your training, to max out all your training speed that you can get from talents. And this utility set really is for whenever your oh shoot, I maxed that out. Can I revert that? I can. Okay, perfect. So this tree, I use it anytime that I'm not planning to do war. So we max out. So it leaves you with 105 points left over. So with this tree, I'd leave it at this point. So you can do this even if you're not level 60. Of course, what you do after this point is gonna vary depending on your needs. So with this set, I would never recommend to ever go war heavy. So on the left side, I stopped touching it. But the reason I leave it like this is because whenever you are staying utility, there's two different things you're gonna be doing during this time. You're either gonna be hypering a certain resource, either a hyper account, or you have mixed account, a mixed resource production. You're gonna be putting your points into mixed resource production, or you're going to be gathering due to being in Guildfest for gathering resources, or you just want to gather resources because you need resources to progress in the game. So I leave it at this point, which is basically just maxing out research, construction, and training, and leaving the extra points like that. So I will personally be saving this. That's how I have my utility set. So we go here to my utility set. That's how it is. So it has 105 leftover points. You can see utility, construction research maxed out, training maxed out, and then construction research 2 maxed out, nothing else, and training speed 2 maxed out. So from here on out, whenever I use the utility, depending what I'm gonna do, I either go down and max out my ore production if I'm gonna be hypering or sending the ore out every time I fill up or before I fill up, or I'll be going into maxing out my gathering. So only the gathering first. The gathering speed, that way I can gather faster, and then any leftover points I'll put into max load, which this usually leads to leaving about 35 points on max load too. That way I can be gathering resources as fast as I can. I don't want to be gathering with less troops. I just care for gathering faster, since you gather faster, there is less time. Is the faster you're gonna be completing any gather quest. Now from there, so that would be the first set. The second set is the mixed war. So again, I'm gonna show you what I go focus on mixed war. So with mixed war, the first thing I want to do is unlock all the way to the very end without touching the army defense 2. I believe it's army defense 2. So you're just gonna keep going all the way down the list I'm pretty sure you can probably hear my mouse as I go. I'm sorry about that, but this is pretty much all I do. Just going all the way down to maxing out all the offenses. And this mix set that I make is based for my own defense. So when you're defending in the castle, your stats what matter most is health followed by attack and followed by defense. When you're attacking, is attack over HP over defense. Defense will always be the last one, so you don't want to focus too much on it. But anything you put on it, it's okay. You have the extra points for it. So what I do for the mix set is I first max out health. I put like health 2 max out and I go back to health 1 and max that out. Then I will go down to the offense 3s and max those out. And once those are maxed out, this will really depend on your gear. And if your gear is a lot of infantry heavy or range heavy, or you're really lacking on one stat, I'll then focus any remaining points on that one stat. So pretty much you're already getting a free 53% right here added to your mix set, to your mix stats. And then from here on out, let's say back when I had my mix set that was really range heavy, I stopped touching range and I would max out all of the infantry and cav as bad as I could going down, and then from here my infantry was lowest, so I will put the next 4 points on infantry, even though it was only basing it by 0.5%. So this will cover by giving all the HP that I can, which is a total of 100% with both HPs. Then we're looking at the 53% given from the offense 3s, and then 10 extra percent from the offense 2s on infantry and cav. So this is what I did for mine when I was range heavy, but this really depends on what you are. If you're really infantry heavy, you're not gonna touch infantry at all, or just to do the basic, and you're gonna put everything to like a range and your cav, or you're 2 troop heavy, then you're gonna put the rest into just 1 troop. This really depends from person to person, depending what kind of gear you have. But that's pretty much my mix set. Not forgetting to max out offense 1. Actually, this is something I forgot to show you right here. But you want to max it out, since you will be getting a 5% instead of 0.8% for a bare minimum. 5% army attack is very important, and you cannot really miss out on that. You shouldn't be missing out on that. So if I revert these points, those points will be going here, and then at one point you can put it anywhere you decide, but probably offense 2, since this is where you'll be getting the most out of your talent points from this point on. So this is pretty much what I look for a mix offense, for a mixed war set. So this is my mixed war set. As we go, okay, cancel. We go to my first 2. So this is my mixed set. As you can see, it's maxed out offense 3s and offense 2s, with range being left alone, since I still am pretty range heavy, but it's a lot less now after I did the gear change. But I do have a lot more range duels, so I tend to cover less on the range. And you see squad offense maxed out. From there on, your next ones could be more specific, like I have here my gathering talent sets, which all are variations of the utility set using the extra points. From here now, the next ones would be spear sets. By spear sets, I mean on this ones you will max out the offense, and let's say if this was a cav spear set, I will max out the cav. Unlock the next one, just keep unlocking until you get to cav and HP. Anything that's cav HP, you will max it out. So unlock. So this would be like a cav based one, which I might as well save it right now. So this is what I would do for cav base. So as you can see, I will max all of cav and all of HP, and then from here I will work on maxing out all of the defense. Now, why defense? Well, what this spear means for a spear set, so I'll be naming it here. It's gonna be cav spear. So the cav spear is pretty much whenever you're gonna be attacking with only cav. So if I'm only attacking with cav, I have no need to use range or infantry offense, since I won't be using those stats at all. So I'll be saving this at this point with the 32 points left, because I have no use for them. I could probably put them in training if need be, but when I'm attacking, I usually don't plan to train, since the difference is super great. So I'm gonna be saving that. Yes, I want to save that, so I still have some. So we do that. So we go to the next one, and we do it again. So make this one for cav. So we're gonna max out offense army of 1, Just gonna unlock all to go to infantry. So max out infantry 1, max out defense, max out HP, then range infantry unlock max out, cav leave it alone, infantry unlock max out 50. Don't touch that. Unlock army max out and defense max out. And like that again, 32 points. Say, oh, I forgot to change it. This is infantry spear. Confirm. And save. So this is pretty much what I've been doing. Same thing again for the range spear. So we go our army offense, max out range, max out defense, max out HP, max out range, unlock that. Just keep unlocking until you get range again, which again is the last one in this case. And max out, and max out. Then again 32 points. This is my range spear. Spear. Can I put range spear? So then now backspace that and then put here. Confirm. So save, and voila. So those are my spear sets from here on out. 8 and 9. I really have no idea what I'm gonna work on those since I'm not sure, but that's pretty much the two main utility pages. Again, utility covering all of research, construction, and training, leaving extra points in case you want to vary to your whatever you're hypering or you're gathering for those Guildfest quests. That way, if you have because if you put only gathering, whenever you need to hyper, you need to reset and manually do it all the time. Well, in this case, it saves you a lot of steps, and you just have to manually do this up to this point. So that's pretty much everything I can talk about when it comes to talents and how you want to set them up. This is the most optimal that I found after the 3.5 years I was playing with only 2 talent sets. As you can see, I'm so not too used to having more talent sets, but that's pretty much it for now. So I hope you found the helpful information and it helped you out. If you have any other ideas that you want to for me to talk about, that you want to know more about, leave that in the comment section and I'll make sure to make a video on that, because I like to help you guys out. You know, I was free to play for a while. I've been working on what's easier to work on, what's faster, what's more efficient to make the game easier and faster to progress for you. Because I've had a lot of friends that have played the game with me, but over the time there's been many players that I've played with that quit the game because they don't grow as fast as someone else, or because they don't grow as fast as me, even though I try to also give them all the information I can. So if you want any more information, please leave it in the comments and I'll make sure to share any insight that I have. So I hope you liked the video and catch you in the next one. Peace.